What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, your girl is gonna bring you guys my next video in my must gag series. This is my series I inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I always have her series and the community playlist linked down below, as well as all the Instagram pages I follow to get all this makeup knowledge. And lastly, but certainly not least, I always have all of the items listed and linked down below. I did film this makeup look. This happened yesterday. Hopefully, if all goes well, I will be uploading this today, and I will have it linked down below for you all. If you shop through my links down below, those 9 times out of 10 are going to be affiliated links. I would appreciate if you shop through them. That just gives me a small commission, very small, but otherwise it's no big deal. I just appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, like my videos, and subscribe after you have enjoyed my content. So if you're a subscriber of mine, you know that I have been away for quite a bit of time for me lately. I think the last video I uploaded was Monday, and even then that was already uploaded, edited, and ready to go, so I didn't have to really think. And since then things have happened and I really needed to take a step back, and so I took a step back for quite a few days, and I'm trying now to get back in the swing of things on Saturday. So I have not really paid attention to makeup. I have purchased not one thing makeup wise this week, and I'm happy about that. I still have things at my PO box that are waiting for me, and I haven't picked them up. So who needs more? But I still want to talk about the makeup, tell you if I like it, if maybe I'd want to pick it up in the future. So if you're interested in hearing about that type of stuff, let's get to it. Alrighty, so first things first, ColourPop came out with a collection, and it is called the On the List collection. This is something that is going to be an Ulta exclusive. There is an eyeshadow palette, 6 luxe lipsticks, and then there are 4 color sticks. And if I remember correctly, their color sticks, oh no, these are their eyeshadow version. So I've never tried their color stick formula, so I have absolutely no idea if it's good or bad. But what I will say is I've been really getting into cream shadows lately for bases. I'm really enjoying them, and in the future I aim to actually use them as literally cream shadows and only cream shadows, so I'm really excited about that. But regardless, nothing in this collection seems really intriguing, and when it comes to ColourPop, it really has to knock me down for me to pick it up. YSL is coming out with their bold high pigment lipsticks. I believe these are, yeah, they're already available, and there are 12 shades. These all range within the pinky ready to zone. I don't really wear lip products like that anymore. I've really narrowed down my lip product categories that I really enjoy wearing often, and those are brownie nudes. It is what it is. If it has a yellow undertone, I'm even more intrigued to try it. And so for me, there's nothing here that really is calling out to me. So this is going to be easy pass. These are $39 in case you are interested. Rimmel is doing a collaboration with Mr. Min Little Miss collection. And so there are quite a few shades. And let's see, it includes 12 shades, 60-second nail polishes. I'm really into nail polish. You would not know it by the state of my talons right now, but I really do love nail polish. That said, there's nothing in here that's really a color that I find is going to be unique or groundbreaking to my collection. Maybe that like purple shade, but I'm not intrigued enough. Maybe if, you know, I get a CVS coupon and I pretty much can get these for free, which I have been still meaning to do a shop with me where I do it at CVS to show you guys how I stack up the points and stack up all of my like coupons and stuff to get things really discounted. And so maybe this will be something I try and scope out, but to be quite honest, the CVS's near me are trash, so I won't really be able to do it in store. But it does, you don't get the full effect if it's not in store. So maybe, but probably I won't pick any of those up. Drunk Elephant is coming out with a Ceramight AFI Balm. This is launching August 1st, and this is just an eye balm or moisturizer that's just supposed to be really intensive. For me, at the age that I am and where the state that my eyes are, I don't use eye balms. I really just bring my face moisturizer up under my eyelids and then lightly blend them onto the lid of my eye. Otherwise, I don't need it. I don't need it. So this is going to be easy pass for me. Drunk Elephant is extremely expensive. I've been there. I've done that. I'm good. I'm good. So Kathleen Lights is doing collaboration with Il Maquillage. It has been a while since I've really paid attention to Kathleen Lights, if we're being honest, but there are some other things associated with her that I will be talking about later. That said, this brand is extremely expensive, like extremely expensive, and the collaboration isn't somebody that I associate positive vibes with, so that's that. And then the actual products, nothing seems very interesting. It is going to be available August 4th. There is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette, eyeliners, and sticker sheets. So if you're interested, I say go for it. Otherwise, I am good. So the big ticket item, Melt Cosmetics relaunched their Muerte palette. This is a palette that I have wanted for a very long time, extremely long time. And as of right now, I have not bought it. Now, I am kind of getting more at peace with some of the things that caused me to leave this past week. And when I am in that type of mindset where I'm all in on focusing on other things, I don't pay attention to makeup. I really don't buy makeup, but I'm starting to get out of that. So who knows? I may pick it up. Apparently it's only available for like this last run and then it's no longer here. But I know Melt does a lot of sales, so I don't know if I want to chance it and wait for there to be a sale. We are now in basically August, right? We're pretty much in the holiday season at this point because, you know, Halloween collections are coming out very, very soon, and then there's going to be sales. And so I don't know if I feel like I need to buy it now, but I'm highly intrigued. I've enjoyed all of my Melt palettes that I've been picking up lately to the extent that they've been hitting high ranks in my ranking video. I think I'm gonna pick it up. I really wasn't going to pick it up, but the fact that I have enjoyed all of the Melt palettes that I've picked up lately, they really have gotten to the high like 5, the last 5 of like my palette rankings lately. It would seem disingenuous that I don't pick this up. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can find a code to knock her down, because I'm sure it's still expensive, but I probably will pick her up. So Gimme Glow's bronzers launched yesterday on the day that I'm recording this, and I saw it. I had it in my planner and everything, and like I said, I even up until just sitting down here and having a couple of different conversations with people in my family, I had not been as at peace yesterday with the situation that I am now. I'm a little bit more at peace. Not fully, but I'm a little bit more at peace. And so when I looked at it, I just didn't run. These are $14 in the event that you are interested, and there does look to be a shade that would be right up my alley, which is Bronzed and Bougie. It looks like I would just be in love. There also looks like there are a bunch that are like yellow undertoned, which is super interesting, like more for olive skins, I guess. I don't really know. I consider myself olive skin, but when it comes to bronzer, I really love a very red toned bronzer. It's just my type of thing when it comes to powder. So like I said, as of right now, I have not picked anything up. That said, maybe if they do a sale, I'll do it, because I would love to try and give Gimme Glow another chance, and try another palette from them. Maybe something with darker tones, more richer tones, and maybe get another blush, because I really love their blush formula. So this is not a never, this is just a not right now. Some more weird collaborations for you guys. Applebee's is doing a collaboration with Winky Lux. Okay, first of all, I can't even remember the last time Winky Lux was ever, like, no offense, relevant. And now they're doing a collaboration with Applebee's. Of all places, Applebee's, like, is Applebee's like really popular? It was never a thing for me. I went a couple times when I was younger, maybe, but it was never like the it restaurant for me. Regardless, they're doing 4 lip glosses, I assume, that are associated with sauces that they use for maybe their wings. I don't know anything about Applebee's. They're $18 for each gloss. Easy pass for me. Easy pass for me. So I think last week I talked about the fact that Sydney Grace's their Christmas in July sale, they were doing it, and it's been going on for a couple of days now. And like I said, I've just been out of it, so I haven't really been paying attention, but they released a new palette. So the new palette is, what is it called? Where the Wild Things Grow. And this is a really pretty 9-pan palette. If this is something that is very intriguing to you, I would highly recommend picking it up. I have not been disappointed by a single product that I have picked up from Sydney Grace. Not blush, not highlighter, not eyeshadow, cream or otherwise, loose highlight. I have enjoyed everything that I've picked up from this brand, every last thing. This product for me though is not doing it. I don't like the color scheme. I don't know, I just feel like the blues are just randomly thrown in there. I know that's a thing, but just for me it just seems random. And so that's not something that I'm gonna pick up, but I do want to go on the site. I completely don't remember at all what their sales are, and like I said, I haven't been buying makeup, but I would love to buy. There's like 1 or 2 palettes that they've released and I just never picked them up that I would love to bring into my collection. Am I gonna run to do it now? Not necessarily, but I may do it during the Christmas season. But I am intrigued. I'm always intrigued by the brand, and I have now kind of gotten my thoughts on the brushes. I think they're really nice brushes. They're not my favorite. Like, they're not going to knock off my Sonia G or my Wayne Goss or my Chikuhodo, anything like that. But they're really good brushes. The thing that I am kind of disappointed with when it comes to their brushes is the handles aren't labeled. So that's annoying for me, not only as a influencer in a way, but also mainly as a person, as a purchaser, because let's say there's one brush that I really love, I can't distinctly know which brush to purchase again because it's not labeled on the handle. So those are my quick rapid thoughts on that, but otherwise I love them and I love everything else that I've tried from the brand. So let's keep going. There is another weird collaboration afoot, and it's between Looney Tunes and I Heart Makeup Revolution. Okay, first of all, love Looney Tunes. Loved them. Wasn't obsessed when I was younger, but I do still enjoy it, and I don't hate what I see here. I don't hate it at all. I love the makeup bag. I'm frothing at the mouth for the makeup bag. Do I need it? No. No. Do I want it? Yes, I want it. I want the Sylvester one. I think that's Sylvester. I'm pretty sure that's Sylvester. I really want that one. It's a basic Betty Brown, but it looks really nice. Even the oh my gosh, here we go. I don't even know the names. This is bad for me. Taz, there we go. Taz, the time. Yes. Taz and Sylvester are my two. Oh, I was right. Taz and Sylvester. I love those eyeshadow palettes. I even love, what's her name? The highlighter palette, Lola's highlighter palette looks really pretty. So who knows if this comes to Ulta. I revoke the highlighter palette. I see it now in a different light. I won't want that. But I really like the 2 9-pan palettes, and I haven't tried I Heart Revolution. I don't think. If ever, it was a really long time ago, and I would love to try this. I would. Would you guys be interested? It is available August 3rd on the Makeup Revolution website. Does Makeup Revolution have a warehouse in the US? Or at least North America? Let me know if you know, because like I said, the last time I purchased from them, my stuff came shattered because it literally came from the UK. But I could see me making an order from that website for those 2 eyeshadow palettes and that makeup bag. these are new things. I have not looked at any of this stuff, so this is like first impressions, and first impressions, I'm intrigued. I'm very, very intrigued. So I personally don't support this brand, but in the event that you are interested in supporting them, P. Louise is coming out with more palettes. They're coming out with one that is called All the Greens, and oh, well, the collection, I guess, is All the Greens. Wait, what is going on, Trend Mood, with these captions? Okay, so the big one is called the Money Shot eyeshadow palette. Then they have 2 8 pans, one that is called Back Yourself, the other one is called Health is Wealth. Like I said, they look really pretty. I think the 42 pan one is ridiculous, but it is what it is. That said, I don't support this brand, so there's that. Keeping it moving for me. Cosmic Brushes has now restocked their palette for, I think, the 3rd time, this Serenity palette. It's, I guess, always flying off the shelf to the point where even now Trend Mood is reposting it and has a code. I still have yet to purchase from this brand, and it's not for lack of interest. So from what I've seen, everybody loves the formula from the brand, but this palette just doesn't tick all of my boxes. So I'm interested in the brand, just waiting for the perfect palette for me. New thing, Beauty is now available in store at Ulta. So I'm very, very excited about that. They have a huge range when it comes to their foundations, their concealers, all of that. And I feel like it's hard to really tell online. So I'm gonna maybe see if they're available in my local Ulta. Not that I need foundations, I really don't. I don't have a lot, but I have a bit much, and I really want to get through the foundation that I actually put on today, which is why I tested it out, because I'm getting close to having to change out my Project Pan foundation, which is very exciting. So yeah, there are 10 locations nationwide. Oh, they're not in me. So there are 10 locations nationwide in California, Arizona, Texas, Nevada, and New York. So if you live in one of those states, congrats to you. You could potentially find Beauty near you. The bakery is coming out with some more lip products, and these are their Waffle Things matte lipsticks. They're $22 each, and there are 10 different shades. So they have a nice range, I would say. Not one of these particular shades really is calling to me, so that's an easy pass, in addition to the fact that I purchased a Beauty Bakery lipstick years ago. I got it and I saw the size and I was like, yeah, no, it's not worth it, and I returned it. So I'm not convinced that it's not still going to be that same small size. So easy way for me to pass. ColourPop has come out with some color. So they made a rainbow palette that is all mattes. I love the range from light to dark. I love that you could really build a fantastic crease with this palette. That said, I don't necessarily need an all rainbow palette. I find that I have so many colors throughout all of my palettes that I just don't need that anymore. But if you are interested and if you need that, it might be something. Also, like I said, it's all matte, so you need to know if you need just mattes or if you like mattes and shimmers. Some more stuff is coming out from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and I did just purchase, I think, my second thing from the brand in my shop with me, which was the last video that was up on last week. So that was available on Monday of last week, and this is their Strawberry Feels collection. So there's a palette, there's a liquid lipstick, there are lip liners, and there's a lip mask. I'm curious if the palette is an actual eyeshadow palette. In this post, it does not distinctly say if it is. Let me go to another post and see. So everybody's just saying that it's a Feels palette. It is 10 pan berry beautiful shadows. It is $34. I'm not in love with the color scheme, so I think I'm gonna pass, but it's nice to see that she's still continuing to have a brand. Hopefully all of these products are continuing in the right direction, and not kind of in the wrong direction. M Cosmetics has come out with another new product, and this is their lightweight gloss serum gel hybrid with the luxurious comfort of a balm. So this is a lip product from what I can tell. Yeah, it's a lip product. They're $22, and it is ultra smooth, never sticky. So I'm thinking this is more like a lip balm that it's been very, very popular. So very nudie colors, but there is some color in this. There is a brown. There's a brown. There is a caramel nude, which I assume is the brown. Yes, it is. I'm intrigued. Ooh. I want it. Do you see that caramel brown on this black model's lips? I did just make an order from M Cosmetics that's been sitting at my P.O. box, I think, for a month. I could make another order and do a full face. That can be intriguing. Let me know if you're interested. I'm interested. So I just need one person to be interested, honestly, and that'll just be a purchase. Beauty Bay came out with their new mood palette. So this was a palette that was leaked a while ago, and I said I was very interested, and I was. Now I just feel like it's a little too disjointed for me. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. I think I could make it work, but I don't really feel like making it work. I don't. It's a 20 shade palette, matte shimmer and glitter finishes, $18, which is very, very affordable. I think I'm gonna pass though. I think I'm going to pass and maybe pick something else up with that $18. Another collaboration afoot between Kim Chi Cosmetics and Trixie, like Trixie Mattel. Yeah, so that's really nice because Trixie has her own brand, right, too? I think, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, so they're coming out with an eyeshadow palette, or an artistry palette, liquid lipsticks, a mirror, matte lipsticks, a brush, highlighters, and a fan. So I think all of these things look really, really nice, and I love that they are kind of celebrating their friendship. Right on. But I don't think anything in this collection is really for me. I'm just not interested, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass. RMS Beauty is coming out with a Evolve Natural Finish Liquid Foundation. So this is silicone free, skincare infused daily wear liquid foundation. Feels fresh feeling and easy to blend, smooth, long lasting, medium coverage with a satin natural finish. It hydrates, firms, and softens your skin. $48, 16 shades. I don't know, sis. I think I could finesse maybe the shade 99, but I've never tried RMS. Have you tried them? Is it a good brand? Would you recommend them? I love that it's the medium natural finish, and I know quite a few other foundations have come out lately that have that same kind of category. That's just really my category. And like I said, I don't have a lot of foundations, so who knows? Who knows? Lights Lacquer is coming out with another nude collection, and I'm actually intrigued by this collection because of the tones. The tones just look very, very pretty, and I'm intrigued. I really am. I think the shade Nora and Julia are my favorites. I really like those. They're already available on their website. And if you want a discount code, of course, Trend Mood has a 10% discount code. I'm intrigued. I'm not convinced I'm going to pick one up. I haven't had the best luck with this brand, but you know, it's been years. Maybe I should give them another shot. Try them out now as they are. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Kylie Cosmetics is coming out with plumping lip glosses that are already available at the time of you guys watching this video. Not something for me, but in the event that you're interested, it is available at Ulta. Chantecaille is coming out with new products. So they have 2 new eye quads and some lip products. So what I will say is this. I have one Chantecaille product. It is a cheek product. This was when I was at the height of my Michelle Wong phase, where I thought I could keep up with her. I really did. And I had the audacity to buy a Chantecaille blush. Don't get me wrong, that blush is beautiful. Beautiful. It melts on my skin and it doesn't look like it will work on in the pan, but once you blend it into my skin, it is beautiful. But I now know that I do not have the money to compete with Michelle Wong, and these are, I believe, all shimmery shadows. Not something that I can wear. That's not something that I like to wear. So I think I'm gonna pass. But you know, that said, the one product that I do have, I love a lot. Glossier is coming to Sephora early 2023, which is exciting. There are not a lot of things from Glossier that I'm excited about. Maybe I wouldn't mind trying their perfume. I really do love like a general musky perfume to keep in my bag, to just have in my collection, to just throw on days that I just really don't want to think about fragrance. So I'm intrigued. Maybe there are other things that I just don't know that the brand has that I haven't checked out. So let me know if there's a Glossier product that you enjoy, that is a favorite. Let me know down below. Maybe I'll check the brand out. Benefit is coming out with a new brow product. This is their Gimme Brow and Volumizing Fiber Eyebrow Pencil. So they have like a legit pencil that you can sharpen on one side and then a spoolie on the other, which I think this is smart for those who actually like to sharpen their brow products. This is the perfect type of product, because previously I don't believe they've had this type of product. I'm intrigued. There also is a mini available, which I really appreciate, and they also have a set available, which once again I really appreciate. I don't see a particular shade that is perfect. I guess the cool soft black or the neutral deep brown, one of those shades. I don't think I've ever tried Benefit's brow products to know what my shade is, so who knows, maybe I'll try it. I don't hoard brow products, and even if I do, I get through them quite quickly, so who knows, we'll see what happens. So there is a body product from Haves, and this is in a limited edition collection, and they're $20 each, and this looks really interesting. What is it though? Oh, it's a lotion. Ooh, I love lotions. I love to layer scented lotions with my fragrances. I have a couple. Let's see, what are the scents? So there's a warm vanilla and amber, there's a jasmine and apple, there's an orange nectar and cashmere, and there's a citrus and sweet cream. Where is this? Can I get, where can I pick this up? Because depending on where I could pick this up, I'd actually pick up two: the orange nectar and cashmere, and then the warm vanilla and amber. Those are two scent profiles that I have a lot of fragrances. And one thing that I have found in my short time of fragrance wearing is the fact that if you put a fragrance down and the fact that if you put a lotion down and then spray a fragrance on top, it just tends to stay around longer. Even if you put the fragrance on your skin and your clothes, I find that just having a lotion to allow that fragrance to kind of connect with something and really seep into something really helps, because otherwise your skin is dry and it can just kind of like fly away, if you will. I don't know how much product is in this. Let's see. Oh yes, I do. 12 fluid ounces. That's not a bad amount of product, if we're being honest. I'm intrigued. I'm very much intrigued. I may pick a couple of these up. Hopefully they don't come out as bad as the candle that I bought that was cereal inspired. That candle is awful. So Colored Rain has come out with yet another new collection. I feel like they just came out with a new collection. This one is called Secret Garden, and it's a 6-pan palette, which I actually do appreciate, and each shade looks like it's actually worth being in the palette, which once again I truly appreciate. I like this. I know this is new. I saw the email and I genuinely thought it was the name of an older collection, so I immediately deleted it. I didn't even pay attention, but I like it. They also have lip liners and lip glosses coming out. I've not tried a Colored Rain lip liner. I would love to try one. Should I make a Colored Rain order? I haven't made one in quite some time. I was highly disappointed in my last palette, not with the formula, with how it applied on my skin. Let me know. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing this. I'm sure it's not that expensive, and I'm sure I can find the email to see if I can still get that discount, because I'm pretty sure they said that there was a discount available in that email. Too Faced has now given us the launch date for their new Light Illuminating Smoothing Concealer, and it is August the 2nd. I have gone through, I want to say, two Too Faced concealers. I really enjoy their concealers. They're not like, well, no, they really were really nice. So I'd be intrigued. I need to know how expensive it's gonna be, all of that. I also need to take a like mental collection check and see how many concealers I have, because out of the two base products, traditional base products of concealer and foundation, it does take me a lot longer to get through my concealers than my foundations. So I don't want to hoard concealers just because I am enjoying testing out a couple this year. So we'll see what happens on that. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is actually from Rude Cosmetics. Is Rude Cosmetics a fast makeup brand? Please let me know if you know, because I feel like there are quite a few things that I've been interested in the past and I've just never pulled the trigger. But I would love to kind of do like one big order from the brand, and this is a palette I am very intrigued by. I know it is basic. It is Basic Betty galore. They have that stupid weird looking you know what, I don't even know if I want to try it, because they low-key really ripped off Huda Beauty with that weird finish. I'm on the fence. I'd be intrigued. But I just don't like the idea of a brand like you. Come on now. Come on. Anyways, I'm really intrigued by this. Let me know if you know anything about the brand. If you've tried the brand, let me know. I'm intrigued. I really, really am. So as of right now, nobody's getting my money. But I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to feel a little bit happier, feel a little bit more joy, even with just recording the 2 videos that I recorded today. I feel like I have more of a smile on my face, even from the beginning of this video to now, right? So who knows? Who knows? But I am, as always, trying to really consider my budget. That is going to become a very important factor within like the next 2 months. Very important factor. And so maybe I need to kind of really curtail it even more now to justify some purchasing later. Who knows? I don't really know. Let me know if there's any products that I talked about that you would love to see a review on, that you would love to see me pick up, even if it's something from last week, because like I said, I haven't picked up anything. So even the things that I've been interested in these last couple of weeks, I haven't picked it up. I may do a community post to see which palettes you guys are more interested in seeing me do a review on, because those really do help me when I get you guys feedback that way. So check out my community tab in the event that you would like to vote. I'll make sure to have that up hopefully today at some point. I need to just go back and see all the palettes that I was interested in and write them down. But that's it. That's all I got. I'm really, really happy to be back. I'm hoping that I can be halfway consistent, but I genuinely just don't know. Sometimes life gets in the way, and honestly for me, family is first. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm very, very happy to have recorded 2 videos today, and I hope to see you guys at least on Wednesday. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.